So I've already done a bit of the legwork here with number 56 on sheet 2, but I'll talk you through how I got where I did. So in this particular one, this is what's illustrated by the pedigree shown below. Well, we know that eye color is polygenic, and it would be very hard to show a polygenic inheritance on this particular Punnett square. It's beyond the scope of this course, so we can remove that one right off the bat. With type A blood there, we would need more information there for it. So we need to see type O, type A, B, type B, and things like that. And because we see nothing regarding blood types there, we can take out type A. If you knew that free earlobes were dominant, then you just have to look to see whether or not this is a dominant disorder or a recessive disorder. We should know from the course that hemophilia is sex-linked recessive. But we might not know what free earlobes were. And so just to be safe, we'd look at a few things here. So first off, we'd look to see if there's any parents that had an offspring, and the parents not have the disorder, but the offspring does. If they have parents without the disorder with an offspring that does have it, it indicates a recessive disorder, because if the parents were both recessive, then they couldn't have a dominant child. So they can have a child with a disorder if dad is X big R Y and mom would be X big R X smaller. So we do know it's a recessive disorder because you have two parents that don't have the disorder and a child that does. But we want to see now if it's sex-linked or not. And so from this cross, can a couple that don't have it, have a disorder, have a son that does? If we do the cross down here, X big R X little r, X big R Y, because the mom is the one that would give the X recessive allele to her son, she'd have to be a carrier in this case. And so from the Punnett square, we have females that don't have the disorder, and that rings true, and a 50-50 chance for males to have the disorder, and that rings true. And so we can go a little bit further if you want to and take a look at this cross here. So we have a male that has the disorder, so he be X little ry, a female who has the disorder, so she's X little r, which means she had to get one recessive allele from dad and one from mom, which would make mom X big R, X smaller. And that's true, that can happen in this particular one. So it can be a sex-linked recessive disorder. So hemophilia would be the answer there. And because free earlobes are dominant, if you knew that, you could eliminate it right away. But if not, you can show that it is sex-linked recessive, and that would be hemophilia.